Donald Trump's attorneys Joe Tacopina and Alina Habba have been trolling social media comment sections looking for anyone and everyone attacking Donald Trump. And so this has actually been going on, by the way, for a couple of weeks now. They're looking for anyone in the comment sections of New York Magazine, the New York Times, anyone going after Donald Trump or accusing him in any way of being a sexual predator. And the reason they put all of this together is so that they could present it to a judge, which they did on Friday, showing the judge, look at this judge, look at all of these people who've already made up their minds about who Donald Trump is and what he has done. Clearly, you cannot keep the jury anonymous for the upcoming E. Jean Carroll assault trial because we, the lawyers, have to make sure that none of these jurors are any of these people online saying these things about Donald Trump. Now, the judge understood, rightfully so, that those people could be these could have been people in Brazil calling Donald Trump a sexual predator. You know, doesn't mean that they're going to be on the jury for very obvious reasons. So Judge Kaplan decided, no, this, like, what you have brought me is effectively meaningless, and I am not going to unmask the jury for this upcoming assault trial. But it's not just because what the lawyers presented was useless. It's because, as the judge wrote, Mr. Trump's quite recent reaction to what he perceived as an imminent threat of indictment by a grand jury sitting virtually next door to this court was to encourage protest and to urge people to, quote, take our country back. That reaction reportedly has been perceived by some as incitement to violence, and it bears mention that Mr. Trump repeatedly has attacked courts, judges, various law enforcement officials, and other public officials, and even individual jurors in other matters. Nothing between then and now has occurred to warrant revising that ruling. So the judge basically said, listen, your guy loves to attack people. He loves to put them in other people's crosshairs. Therefore, I am not going to let him know. I am not going to let you know. I'm not going to let the prosecution know who these anonymous jurors are for this case. Not prosecution, sorry, the plaintiff's lawyers. They're not going to know either. Nobody's going to know. But be careful what you say online, folks, because apparently Donald Trump's lawyers are out there copying and pasting comments into a document to try to show the judge that it's impossible to try Donald Trump because everybody's already made up their minds about him and everybody's so darn mean to him. I think they're forgetting who they're representing and what this man does because, as the judge pointed out, like, yeah, you're kind of only presenting half the story. Sure, there's lots of people saying mean things about Donald Trump online, but Donald Trump's also online inciting violence against the court literally next door to us. So, yeah, you haven't made a point, and I'm not going to let you know who the jurors are. One of today's video sponsors is Private Internet Access VPN. Right now, they have an amazing offer for our Ring of Fire viewers. Go to piavpn.com/ringofire and you can get 83% off for 3-year plans plus 4 months free. A VPN is a virtual private network that shields your information from unwanted parties on the internet. Think of it like a Halloween costume. It's still you, but no one can see that unless you let them. Using a VPN will shield your IP address, your browsing history, and other personal data from those who would use it maliciously, and from companies that want to track your every move. It also provides an incredible layer of protection when using public Wi-Fi like in an airport or a coffee shop. If you're using these connections without a VPN, your data could be vulnerable to all sorts of threats that VPNs do a great job of minimizing, or in some cases, outright eliminating. Private Internet Access has 50 servers in 50 US states. Need to look like you're surfing the web from Oklahoma? We got an IP for that. Do you need to visit a website that can only be accessed within Alaska's borders? Got an IP address for that too. With IP addresses available in all 50 states, you're going to avoid sporting event blackouts if your state's local network opts out of the rights to televise the game. You're going to be able to access local websites which are blocked outside of state borders, including local news stations and online banking details. And you're going to be able to watch television premieres before they show up in your time zone. It's also compatible with all major streaming services, so you can browse location-restricted content that would otherwise be off limits to you. So go to piavpn.com/ringofire and take advantage of the special offer. Get 83% off for the 3-year plans, and that brings it all down to $2.03 a month. And you also get 4 months of VPN protection for free. Plus, signing up for private internet access is risk-free. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and their highly skilled customer support team of experts is available 24/7. So make sure to subscribe today.